any grievous way in me and lead me in the way everlasting. Yeah, this is a song by David. If I was to sum the whole thing up, I would say that the Lord knows you. The first verse said, "Thou hast searched me and known me." Then the 23rd verse, the second to last verse, it says, "Search me, O God, and know my thoughts. Try me and know my ways." So why would he say, "Thou hast searched me and known me"? Then he say, "Search me, O God." Search me, O God was an invitation. It was an invitation to invite God into his temple. Because God know everybody. He know your heart. He know your thoughts. He know when you're going to sit down. He know when you're going to get up. So when you invite God, you are humbling yourself before him. He says, man, it's funny because you know God is at the center of your life when you wait on God to make all your decisions, right? Because I was at my men's meeting, and we have a meeting every Tuesday, every first and third Tuesday, and he said, and it was a guest speaker. He said, I'm so intentional with God that when I'm starting my day and I'm choosing out my clothes, I ask God, what do you want me to wear? That's how intentional he is. That's how you want to invite the Creator into your life. Because when you invite the Creator, look, he forms you. He knew you before he even formed you. He knew you before that even earth was formed. Right? So when you inviting him, you're saying, listen, God, you inviting him to clean up your space, your mess that you made, right? Because God is the best maid service. He'll clean you up and it'll be like a mess was never made in your life, right? It's like you take a glass and you drop the glass on the floor and shards of glass drop on the floor. God pick up all the glass pieces and he puts them back together like it never broken. That's what happens when you invite God into your life. God will make you spotless. He will make you clean. He will clean you from the inside out. So when God will clean. He'll take you out of any situation. He'll take you out that horrible pit and he'll put your feet on the rock and establish your goals. Because if you look, the 7th and 8th verse said, where shall I go from your spirit? Where shall I flee from your presence? If I ascend up into heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell, he said, if I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there. Jesus was on the cross, asking God, Father, why have you forsaken me? God ain't never left you. God ain't never left you. He's always been there in that situation with you. He just got to show. It's funny because I was at work the other day on Monday, and I was lifting weights, right? And I lifted the bar, and I felt God put his spirit on the bar. And I was lifting with somebody, my educator that's educating me, showing me the ropes. And I told him, I said, hey, God puts his weight on his bar sometimes. He said, it's because he's here to make you stronger. So then today, I go to lift weights again, and I'm doing 3 sets of 5 on the bench press because it's heavy. And I go lift it on the 3rd set. On like the 4th one, it should have been super heavy. I felt God lift it off my chest. And I said, whoa, sometimes those things that's heavy on your heart, when you give them to God, he gonna make it light after a while. Right, he's going to make it to where that burden is lifted. It says, cast our burdens upon the Lord, but he will sustain you every single time. So it's funny. Man, my mama, she always being the best in the coaching. She saying, go out there. She yelling, I ain't going to play defense. I need you to run. And I notice, like, more I'm mature, the more I'm playing for my mom, I'm seeing that she ain't just yelling for no reason. She's trying to get the best out of each and every single one of them. She knows what's deep down. She's just like she's the image of God. She knows us. She knows that she ain't telling us for no reason. Go get to the basket, Donald. I can't. She telling you because she know you can. She's like, what? Huh? That's what God up there think about you. What? Huh? You can't. Man, come on, man. You can do anything through Christ who strengthens you. So always remember, have faith in the Lord. He's always going to sustain you. Cast your cares upon him, for he careth for you.